Welcome to This Explainer. If you're feeling totally overwhelmed by healthcare costs and you're looking for a way to just simplify your whole journey, you are exactly where you need to be. We're going to dive right in and demystify the online application for Medicare Savings Programs, because learning this process is your ticket to some seriously significant financial relief. Just imagine keeping an extra $2,434 in your pocket every single year. That breaks down to exactly $202.90 every month. For so many of us, that's not just pocket change, right? That is an absolute game changer for your budget. Mastering this simple online application is literally the key to unlocking that exact relief.
Here is our quick roadmap for today's explainer. 1. An intro to Medicare Savings Programs. 2. Preparing to apply online. 3. The step-by-step application process. 4. What to do after submission. 5. Overcoming common challenges. And finally, 6. Our conclusion.
Okay, Section 1. Intro to Medicare Savings Programs. So what are we actually talking about here? Simply put, a Medicare Savings Program, or MSP, is an absolute lifeline. It's designed for older adults and folks with disabilities who are really struggling to afford their out-of-pocket Medicare costs. These are state-administrated programs built to help you pay for your Part A and Part B premiums, plus those sneaky deductibles and copayments that aren't capped and can add up so incredibly fast.
Let's break down the 2026 federal monthly income limit so you can see exactly where you might fit in. The Qualified Medicare Beneficiary Program, or QMB, has an individual income limit of $1,350 a month. The Specified Low-Income Medicare Beneficiary, SLMB, sits a bit higher at $1,616, and the Qualifying Individual, or QI program, goes up to $1,816. You'll also want to keep an eye on the resource limits for both individuals and married couples here.
Now here's a massive curveball, and it's a good one. These limits can vary wildly depending on your zip code. Those numbers we just went over, those are just federal baselines. Because the states actually run these programs, some states don't even count your assets at all, or they use much higher income thresholds. So please never ever assume you don't qualify just based on the standard federal numbers. Moving right along to Section 2, preparing to apply online. Listen, missing documents are literally the #1 reason applications get delayed. Before you even open a web browser, get your paperwork together. Having these exact documents ready on your desk will make the online process smooth as butter. You're going to need proof of identity, your official Medicare card, income verification like recent pay stubs or a Social Security award letter, and bank statements if your specific state looks at assets. And hey, you absolutely don't need to be a tech wizard for this, but doing a quick tech check is crucial. Securing a stable internet connection and a working email address is the baseline for doing this digitally. You're going to need that email to create a secure account on your state's portal, and of course to get updates on your application. All right, let's get into the main event. Section 3, step-by-step application process. Here is how the whole thing flows step by step so you don't get bogged down by the bureaucracy. Step 1, you just track down your official state Medicaid portal and make sure it ends in .gov. Step 2, create your account. Step 3, carefully fill out your household and income details. Step 4, attach the proof we just gathered. And Step 5, hit submit. Most importantly, do not forget to save that confirmation number. I literally cannot emphasize this best practice enough. If you're snapping pictures of your documents with your smartphone, they have to be crystal clear. A blurry photo of a pay stub will stop your application dead in its tracks. The state has to be able to read everything, so double-check that the full page is visible and that the names, dates, and exact dollar amounts are perfectly legible before you hit upload. Next up, Section 4, after submission. You've clicked submit. You can take a breath, but your job isn't quite over. Stay vigilant. Jot down your tracking numbers and keep an eagle eye on your physical mailback and your online portal. The state might reach out asking for just one more document, and if you miss that letter, your case could stall out. Generally speaking, you can expect an official notice of action in the mail within 30 to 45 days. Now, what if you get denied? It is completely normal to feel anxious about rejection, especially when you really need the help. But if you do get a no, trust me, it is absolutely not the end of the road. Remember, these are massive, complicated systems. Mistakes happen all the time. Just read the denial letter carefully. Honestly, they might just need a single document you forgot to attach. If you genuinely disagree with their decision based on the rules we've covered, follow the instructions on the notice to confidently file an appeal. Don't just accept a no if you know you qualify. Let's keep rolling. Section 5, overcoming common challenges. A simple missing signature on a piece of paper can totally derail your case. But we also need to talk about the elephant in the room. A lot of folks are terrified to apply because they fear the state will take their house or go after their estate to pay back these premiums after they pass away. Let me be perfectly clear. The source material explicitly states you will never have to pay back the state out of your estate for the Medicare premiums they cover through an MSP. You can apply with 100% peace of mind. And hey, if you ever feel like throwing your computer out the window because the portal is frustrating or the acronyms are too confusing, pause. You don't have to do this alone. You have access to completely free, unbiased counselors through your State Health Insurance Assistance Program, or SHIP. They are independent and ready to walk you through it over the phone. Just jump on shiphelp.org or call 1-800-MEDICARE. And that brings us to Section 6, Conclusion. I absolutely love this piece of advice from our sources. It says, do not stop here if your income looks slightly high. That is so empowering. Let the state make the final call rather than disqualifying yourself right out of the gate. There are so many unique state rules and income disregards that could totally tip the scales in your favor. So, are you ready to simplify your healthcare journey and claim those savings? I challenge you to go gather those documents right now. Drop any questions or share your own experiences in the comments below and start your application journey today. Over $200 a month is on the line, and figuring this out is easily one of the smartest things you can do for your financial health. Just a quick reminder before we wrap. This explainer provides general educational guidance. You should always consult official government websites like Medicaid.gov and Medicare.gov, or chat with a certified professional advisor to verify the exact rules for your specific state and your unique situation. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now ask yourself, what would you actually do with an extra $2,400 a year? It's definitely worth finding out.